Hey guys, this is day 3 of my 365 AI tool challenge. Today we are going to learn Perplexity AI. If you have never used it before, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to keep it simple, practical and easy to understand. We will explore it together and see what it does, how to use it, and when it's actually better than a normal chatbot or normal Google search. Let's get started now. So, what is Perplexity AI? So first, I'll explain. So it's basically an AI powered search tool. So the easiest way to think about it is it's like a mix of Google, ChatGPT, and a research assistant. So instead of just giving you a list of links like a Google, it tried to give you a direct answer. So unlike many AI chat tools, it also show you sources. So that's one of the biggest reason people use it. Because when you are researching something, you usually want answer and where those answers come from. So why this tool is very useful nowadays? So because a lot of time when we search online, we open too many tabs, we read too much, we waste time trying to find the real answer, and Perplexity help reduce that. It can answer a question quickly, summarize result, show source, and help you research faster. So this is especially useful for student, creator, professional, founder, and honestly anyone who does research online. Let's start with the sign up now. So once you log in, the interface is very simple. It will look like this. So you can see the search box in the middle, suggested prompt, and previous conversation in that side, and some option for search style and model. And what I like here is that it's not complicated. It feels clean, and that's good because a beginner can understand using it immediately. So now first let's start with something simple now. I'll ask what are the latest AI trend in 2026. Now look at the result. So instead of just giving random links, Perplexity give a direct answer, a summary, and source link. So this is the big difference we can see. And I think with a normal search you do the work yourself, but with a Perplexity, the tool does some of that work for you first. So that's why it feels faster. And next, why you think this source matters? So one of the best thing about Perplexity is the source, and this is important because with the many AI tools you get an answer, but you don't know always always where it came from. So here you can actually click the source and check to confirm, and that matter because sometimes you have to verify the answer, and you can tell where the answer came from, and you can learn more deeply as well. So and you don't have to trust the AI blindly. So that's the best thing. It's not like a ChatGPT that you get a random answer. So if you are doing research, this is a very strong feature. And let's ask a follow-up questions now. So let's go deeper now. So after getting the first answer, I can ask a follow-up questions like which of this AI trend is the most important for a software developer, and you can see the answer now. So this is where Perplexity become really useful, because now it keeps the context of the previous questions, it builds on top of it. So this means you don't need to restart every time. You can research step by step like a conversation. So instead of searching randomly again and again, you can just keep digging deeper. Now let's improve the way we ask. So if I ask, tell me about startup, that's too broad. But if I ask, what are the best startup idea for solo software developer in 2026, now the answer become much more useful. Just like a ChatGPT and Cloud AI, Perplexity work better when you are specific. And so you can try to include what you want, who is it for, and the context, and also you can put the stop condition, same like you do in ChatGPT. So the clearer your question is, the better the result you get. Now let's go to the research for content. So let's say I want to make a content. I can ask here, give me 5 content idea about AI tool for LinkedIn based on current trends. So now this is useful because it saves brainstorming time, it uses recent information, and it gives me an idea I can use immediately. So if you are a creator, marketer, founder, or a student, this can really speed up your content research. Let's check with an let's see another practical use case. We can compare the tool. So this is another strong use case. So for example, if you compare ChatGPT, Cloud, and Perplexity for developers, we can say Perplexity give a comparison, key difference, and supporting source. I think now after this I can say this is one of the best reason to use this tool, because comparison normally take a lot of time. You search one tool, then another, and then you try to combine all of the information yourself. But Perplexity helps to do that faster. Let's say another practical use case. If you want to learn a topic, let's say I want to learn something, I can ask explain vector database in a simple term and give me a real world examples. So now if I still don't understand, I can continue with explain it like I'm a beginner developer. And this is useful because it combines research, explanation, and source. So it's like learning and verifying at the same time. And you can't do the same thing in a ChatGPT. Let's see another practical use case. So let's do market research. Now let's try something useful for founder or business people. So I can ask, what are the main problem people face with the fitness app today, or what features are common in successful AI productivity tools? So this will help with startup research, product area, feature research, competitor understanding, and because sources are included, it feels more grounded than a normal chatbot answer. Now let's summarize information. So another useful thing is summarizing. So for example, if I research a topic, I can ask, summarize this into 5 key points. So turn this or maybe you can just say, turn this into a short explanation for beginner. So this is great when you want to take a complex information and make it simple. And it's really useful for study notes, content creation, presentation, and quick understanding. And now I want to move to the narrow research. So if you want to focus on if you want to focus mode, you can have one thing about Perplexity is that it helps you stay focused on one topic. So instead of opening 20 tabs and getting distracted, you stay in one conversation and keep refining. This is actually a big productivity advantage, because research is not only about finding information, it's also about staying focused while you're doing it. So and Perplexity help with that better than normal research. And now I think now I can move to upload an extra input but it's not always included in the free version. So if your version support upload or deeper input option, you can use that too. So for example, you may be able to upload a file and ask, summarize the document and compare it with a current industry trend. And so this is useful because now Perplexity is not only searching the web, it also helping you work with your own material that make it more practical for real tasks. And if you don't have this feature in your plan, that's fine. The core search and flow is already very powerful. And if the best ways to use Perplexity is I would say we can do for research, fact finding, comparison, source back answer, or market understanding. And if you just want to use ChatGPT is good when you just when you have to do drafting, rewriting, coding, brainstorming deeply, creating long output, and that's the easy but yeah, the Perplexity is the strongest when you need fast answer with the source. One mistake to avoid is thinking that Perplexity is always 100% correct. It's very useful, but you should still verify important information, especially if it's something as serious like a business decision, legal topic, medical topic, or technical decision. The source help a lot, but you should think critically. So the best mindset is use it to get faster understanding, then verify that matters. My final thought. So after using Perplexity, here's my honest view. I think it's very strong tool for research, learning, comparing information, and getting fast answer with a source. What I really like is that it reduces search time, and instead of searching the opening tab and getting lost, you can ask one clear question and keep going deeper. So for anyone who research online a lot, this tool is definitely worth trying. And so that was day 3 of my 365 AI tool challenge. So today we explore Perplexity AI. If you want a tool that help you search smarter, learn faster, and research with source, this is a very good one. Tomorrow I'll explain another AI tool. Let's build with AI. See you tomorrow.